those people come from a background or a gender where they, parents or grandparents held down by stereotype, and we're just glad to live in a city where you're not judged based on how long you've been here, what you look like, but how hard you're willing to work and contribute, right?
Absolutely.
That's the spirit of Houston, and I tell you what, just looking over at the group of exhibitors and guests here, I can tell there's a lot of Houstonians like that. You know, this is America's great city of opportunity, and there's people here that are looking at what next and haven't fulfilled every dream they've had. I know that, but I'll tell you what, I'm sort of proud of Houston, Texas, because in 2006, we had more job growth than 16 states combined. Where the nation's economy has slowed down, Houston has kept on rolling. And I can tell you, you know, some person on radio I heard they had one soundbite answer that had to do with one industry, the energy industry, which is doing okay. But that's about 15% of the job growth. The other 85% is just people in a whole variety of businesses, jobs, just trying to pursue the American dream. I want to applaud those of you who steeled up your courage. You know, something about networking. Networking, it can have bad, good, and also can have scary connotations. Which means, I think the essence of it is, see if I'm right now, okay, get this. Getting to know somebody you didn't know before, right? And keeping up with somebody you do know before.
Yes.
Your person can be a friend, they can be a customer, they can be somebody you're doing, you can be somebody you work with. That's what it's about in life, right now, okay? Then, and sometimes it can be a little, I won't say scary, but you know, getting to know somebody who you don't know before can be something that, well, what if they don't want to know me? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I mean, but I really applaud people who understand it. Hey, guess what? There's no more, you know, there may be some of us that have different levels of success or different levels of responsibility. But when you look around this room, when you look at me, when you look at somebody you meet when you leave this hotel, just remember, there isn't anybody here that is more important under our laws and in the eyes of God than you are, right?
Amen.
So what you have to offer and what you have to say is just as important as the mayor said or anybody else. And whether anybody chooses to listen, that's their business. But it doesn't diminish you at all from what you say. And now, I will say this, in dealing with a number of small business people, people have picked my brain from time to time, and I've started small businesses. I started businesses where I couldn't pay myself, just an assistant for a while, a long time, plugged in. One of those businesses is now a listed public company that started out with one employee. It wasn't me, because I really wasn't employed because I couldn't afford to pay myself. Okay? And some things I've learned are this. Don't be shy about selling your product or service if you think that you can do a better job or do just as good a job with more attention to detail or a better price as someone else. Right? Don't be shy if you're offering something of value. Now, if you have inner doubts about whether it is a better quality for the same price or better service or somewhat lower price for the same quality, you better ask yourself, am I in the right business? Okay, I'm saying not to be real personal, but I said to somebody once, I was at one of these small business